Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Those who work in emergency services play a crucial role when an incident occurs. However, what these individuals experience on the front lines can stay with them for years to come and often impact their own personal lives.
This is the place where it really showed me that I could go in a career with music.
The Lyric Theater was packed to capacity as parents and other community members attended the annual coffeehouse in support of Maverick School in Swift Current. Mold and other allergens are in abundance this time of the year and will increase in the coming months as the trees start to bloom for another season. Thanks for joining us here today. Post-traumatic stress disorder was the topic of discussion at an event in Swift Current. We find out more in today's top story. Those who work in emergency services play a crucial role when an incident occurs. However, what these individuals experience on the front lines can stay with them for years to come and often impact their own personal lives. Dennis Pilon is the fire chief for the Swift Current Fire Department, and after 35 years in the fire service and 15 years in the military reserve, he's sharing his insight into operational stress injury, otherwise known as OSI, or post-traumatic stress disorder, a topic which was shared at the Canadian Mental Health Association's luncheon in Swift Current.
You know, it's the stuff that we've seen. So, like I mentioned, some of those car scenes and stuff like that, the bodies, the dismemberments and stuff like that you see, you can't erase the vision. There's nothing saying, hey, you should go, a little voice saying, go kill yourself tomorrow. That doesn't happen. What does happen is that you just can't get that vision out of your mind, and it haunts you and haunts you and haunts you until finally you can't take it anymore. And, without proper help, then that's why we get the 246 people that have committed suicide in the past 5 years.
And although Pilon has never been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, he's learned how to deal with the recurring images in his mind of accident and fire victims over the years. And in his words, realizing that he didn't cause these situations, but he was only a witness to the aftermath, and he alone has the power to put these images away, and further stresses the importance of having an open discussion on the issue.
I don't live with it every day. It doesn't haunt me anymore because I've been able to lock it away. But it's still there, and there are times when I do have problems with it, and I've learned to deal with that. To speak publicly is to help people know that, hey, we've got issues and that we need help, and that there is help out there if you need it. One of the biggest problems that we've had in the fire service and emergency services is for years we were told not to talk about it. And I can remember when I was in the military, it was, just head to the mess, go get drunk, you'll be fine. And you could drink and drink and drink, it didn't go away. And then you eventually committed suicide.
Pilon adds that over the years, the perception of speaking out loud about OSI and PTSD is becoming more common, and emergency personnel are pushing the federal government to address the issue.
We're very close to it. We've been fighting with the federal government, and we're finally winning the battle. Is a program called R2MR, which is the Road to Mental Readiness. And that one is being made available to first responders now, but it's probably going to be a year or two before it's fully rolled out and we have instructors, or adequate number of instructors to get it out to people. It's a preventative thing. I shouldn't say preventative because there's no way of preventing what you see, but it teaches you how to deal with it and teaches you what steps to take and what you might feel when after you've seen that. So you go home from a real bad one, and where maybe a young child has died, and children are by far the worst. When you get home, what are you going to feel like? What are those feelings? What are those thoughts going through your mind? Those types of things. So you learn about that before it happens. And then you start to recognize that you may have problems and so on. So that program is coming. It's a ways out yet, but it will be here for all of our responders.
More information on operational stress injury or post-traumatic stress disorder can all be found online.
a very historical show in many, many ways.
Yeah, it's extremely unique.
Looking through here, it's kind of the story of the art in Saskatchewan.
I'm Kim Hoteling. I'm the director and curator with the Art Gallery of Swift Current, and we're very pleased to present the exhibition Art for Sale.
Maverick students showcase their talents during an annual showcase event at the Lyric. We bring you some of the highlights in this report. The Lyric Theatre was packed to capacity as parents and other community members attended the annual coffeehouse in support of Maverick School in Swift Current. The evening included a silent and live auction of artwork created by Maverick students, along with other donated items. At the heart of the evening was the onstage talent, as one by one Maverick students stepped into the spotlight. An opportunity made possible through the encouragement of their fellow students and teachers, while spurring aspirations for their future careers.
This is the place where it really showed me that I could go in a career with music. I'm going to a recording arts institution in Saskatoon to study there and work on audio engineering. So to know that, have dreams and have them pushed by other teachers and being able to do this one last time, it was just amazing.
It's been pretty drastic musically because I didn't really play as much as I played a little bit of guitar, but then when I got to Maverick, that's all I did basically. Just play guitar in school, so then I got better at what I was doing, and then I could actually perform in front of people, and it opened up that door that I didn't have before, so it's pretty cool.
The coffeehouse plays an integral role in annual funding for Maverick School, as the money raised over the 2 nights goes towards its outdoor and arts education programming.
We believe very strongly in multiple intelligences and recognizing that everybody's smart in different ways, and we believe that musical intelligence developed at the school just gives kids so much confidence. And for many of them, their musical journeys will begin when they come to Maverick, and they will last their lifetimes. We've seen that over and over and over again. The outdoor ed trips are also often life-changing for students. They will come back and you can just see it in their faces, in their eyes, really. There's something that happens, and I'm not one who goes on the trips, but I do see the impact when the kids return. It's amazing.
And as many of these students now move on to the next stage of their life after graduation, they'll treasure the friendships and opportunities offered at Maverick School. And in the coming years, hope that more people will come out to the coffeehouse fundraiser and learn to appreciate the value of Maverick.
I think that people appreciate it, but not quite enough. I think that they don't get a good insight of what Maverick really is and who we are and how talented we all are, and just see us as other parts of ourselves instead of the energy and time that we put into our art.
Thanks to the ongoing support of the Chinook School Division and community members, Maverick School will be celebrating its 25th anniversary in October. Seasonal allergy sufferers will be dreading the coming weeks as more dust and pollen take to the air. As we enjoy the arrival of warmer temperatures, allergy season is not far behind. Dust, mold, and even pollen from various trees can all spur an allergic reaction for many.
We get certainly a lot more dusts being flared up, and we're also walking a lot more out there and into grass and stuff like that. So certainly people who are prone to allergies will experience more allergies as the weather warms up. The other side of the coin is indoors. It's really important to do a good, carpet cleaning, because a lot of those carpets can harbor things like mites, which also promote further allergies.
And rather than locking yourself indoors until the air clears, there are options, such as over-the-counter allergy medications, to switching up your daily routine.
Remember that when you are outside and you come back inside, you are carrying some of those allergy stimulants not only on your body but on your clothing. So it may be wise when you come in to have those clothes washed so that you can get those products off, and also for you to take a good shower so that you take the products off, especially when the pollen starts going around. A lot of people will have it in the hair and not even realize it, and so when they go to sleep, they are breathing in again the same products because it's right there in their hair.
Any ongoing concerns relating to allergies should be discussed with your physician or pharmacist.
It's a very historical show in many, many ways.
Yeah, it's extremely unique.
Looking through here, it's kind of the story of the art in Saskatchewan.
I'm Kim Hotelling. I'm the director and curator with the Art Gallery of Swift Current, and we're very pleased to present the exhibition Art for Sale.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.